income and expenditure statement, you must know that income is money that comes in a household or a business, and expenditure is the money that is spent by a household or a business. So budget is, or it shows an expected list of income and expenditure. Shows an expected list of income and expenses. For example, someone will draw their budget and say, my income will be 11,000. Yeah, just say 11,000, where I will receive salary of 7,000, and then let's just say commission of 4,000. Then on my expenses, yeah, let's just say on my expenses I will pay rent of 4,000, and I will pay car installment of, let's just say 4,000. Yeah, let's just say 4,000, or let's just say we can limit rent here and say 2,000, because it's too much. I will not stay in such a place. So then they'll say I will buy grocery or food of 2,000, and I will pay electricity of 1,000. Well, what's the total expenses here? 2,421. It's 900.
9,000.
9,000. It's 9,000. So, and here is their income and expenditure statement. So you must know that the income and expenditure statement shows an actual list. Shows an actual list of income and expenses. This one shows what you're expecting. This one shows the reality. So income here is 10,000. Let me explain what is going on. Let me explain to you what is going on here. This person said my salary will be 7,000, and yes, their salary was 1,000, but they said they will receive a commission of 4,000, and they received 3,000. So that's how their 10,000 was shaped. So they said on my expenses, while they were drawing their budget, you must know that you draw your own budget. You don't go to the bank to collect a budget or to Home Affairs. No, you draw your own budget. So this is the budget that was drawn, and this is the reality that we see now. So they said my expenses, I will pay rent of 2,000, and yes, they paid rent of 2,000. Then they said I will pay installment of 4,000, and yes, they paid the installment of 4,000. Then here they said I will buy grocery or food for 2,000, but it appears that they've spent 2,170. They've paid 2,170. So when you see something like this appears and they ask you why is the price of food different, you must know that the person might have bought things that they did not budget for. They might have bought items that they did not budget for. They said they will buy food for 2,000, but when they were in the shop, they saw something and they bought it. So that's why here the reality states that they've spent 2,170. So for electricity, the person said I will spend 1,000, and here we see that electricity is 977.46. Then when you see something like this appearing on an income and expenditure statement, while the budget said it's going to be 1,000, and you see that it's 977, it is not because the person did not know or that they have spent less electricity. No, it's because this is a person, this is not a robot, a person use expected rand values. In a budget, they use expected rand values. That's why you see these thousands. I will spend 4,000, I will spend 2,000, I will spend 100. Meanwhile, they know that they're going to spend 977.46. It's like you, when you want to buy bread, you know that that certain bread is 16 rand, or let me say 16 rand, 50. You're just going to say I will spend 17 rand, or probably someone can even say it's 20 rand on bread. They're generalizing, they're using expected rand values. So they knew that the electricity is 977, but they prefer to say 1,000 electricity. Then it might appear that in the income and expenditure statement there is something such as a tire. You see that there's a tire here, a tire which costed 470. Then they might ask you, why is there a tire in the income and expenditure statement while the tire was not in the budget list? It's because this is part of the occasional expenses. It is something that you did not expect, such as a broken car, broken machinery, best geyser. Those are things you do not budget for. They just appear. So that's how you work out understanding on the budget and income and expenditure statement. We have tried to compare it. Can you draw your own budget and expenditure statement and show it to me?